Hello everyone, Smooth Frosty here, and today I'm back on the Infinitry Minecraft server. Some big plans today. I'm going to get my farms up and running, and I'm going to try and get my entity crusher for my cow farm going. So yeah, stay tuned, don't go anywhere, and I will be back in just a moment. Alrighty guys, we're back. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start getting the farm set up. I believe we have, yeah, I have enough iron so I can make the bucket that I need so that we can, you know, start making our farms. It's going to be probably a fairly straightforward process, I would guess. I mean, there is a little bit of terraforming that needs to be done. Mainly, I'm going to clear out the area over here, kind of flatten it out a little bit so that yeah, it's you know, easier to work with. So I'm probably just going to time lapse it. You know, that's probably the easiest way to do it. And yeah, enjoy the music while I'm time lapsing it. So yeah, it's going to be quite the process in doing it. You know, because it is a fairly big area that we're going to be clearing out. It's not an overly huge deal. I am going to need a lot of shovels though. So, you know, basically what I plan on doing, I'm going to create an infinite water source over here first, so that essentially I can go ahead and cover up these oh, that's nice, go ahead and cover up the areas over here, just because, well, you know, we kind of need water for our farms. But if I go ahead and cover up, I mean, there's water over there that I could have used as well, and you know, that one seems to be a little bit closer, so I'll grab that one. But I know that it's, you know, it's going to be a fairly long process, and you know, just clearing the areas out. So, you know, there's a skeleton over there. That's perfect. But I mean, it's not going to be too bad. Essentially, I think what I'm going to do, actually, I think I'll leave it right at this level here, and I'll fill that back in. And yeah, like, you know, I'm going to talk for a little bit during it. It's, you know, bring it down, and then I'll trim the edges. Algorithm, he was slain by an Enderman, so he doesn't, you know, we have the statistics next to our name, so when one of us dies, it shows up how many deaths there were. And he got his first death by an Enderman, which, you know, that's gotta suck, but unfortunately that stuff happens. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and just I'll you know, bring this down so that there's quite a bit of room to work filling stuff in, and you know, it's like I said, it's going to be a fairly long process, but it will definitely be rewarding at the end, you know, having all the room available to be able to do this. So, you know, like what we'll do is we'll just keep it at this level here, you know, and clear out for the majority of it at that level, and then clear this level out a little bit lower, and that'll just give us a little bit more room to work with in a nice open area. Which, you know, that's always nice when it comes to farms, is having all the area to work with. Yeah, so I do not have any emeralds there, buddy. Yeah, so, you know, what I'm going to do is I'll go ahead and I'll fast forward until this is done, and I will see you guys once this has been leveled. Alrighty guys, so as you can see, I have gone ahead and I've cleared out this massive space here. Absolutely massive. And in the process ended up getting quite a few seeds. So yeah, it's going to be, you know, it's not going to be long before I get some stuff set up. What I'm planning on doing right now is just keeping everything in penned fences at the moment, and the reason for that is because once I go into the nether and I'm able to get some nether quartz, so that I can make some observers and comparators and stuff like that, then I can actually make you know, start working on automatic farms, and that's gonna be that's probably going to be the best way to go about it. The cow farm, it's going to be the entity crusher. So again, until the wheat is grown, which I'm probably going to put the wheat over there, to be honest. Until the wheat is grown, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do. I'm not going to be able to grab the cows, but it's not going to take long to get the cows. I'll be able to get the chickens, and then as soon as the wheat is grown, not only can I get the cows, but I can also get the sheep and get them separated so that you know, I'm able to, you know, get a wool farm going, because like I said last episode, I would like to explore quite a bit more. Like, I'd like to be able to make a you know, a huge map wall, kind of like a mural. So, you know, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab some more wood, because as you can see, I'm running kind of low on wood. And I think, you know, I'll get, I'll make, you know, an iron hoe, so that I can start working on the wheat farm. And that's probably going to be the, you know, I'll get that. And I'll get that up and running, and then, yeah, we'll go from there, and I'll work on the other farms. So I'm gonna need more wood though, because I don't even have enough wood to make sticks. So, you know, it's a good thing we've got these forests over here. You know, like this dark oak wood forest. I'll just come out to the outside here, and I'll clear out one tree, and that should give me more than what I need to be able to make the hopper and make sticks and get an iron hoe and start working on the fields. So, you know, it'll be pretty straightforward, pretty simple. We do have another member joining, and we're just waiting for him to come on, and when he does, I'll slide over. But in the interim, I would like to, I'm not going to mention any names yet. I'm going to wait till they come on, and we'll do an introduction once he comes on. I will say that he is already pretty well known. He's not, and no, before any of you guys start thinking, it's not Mumbo Jumbo or Waddles or Green or any of those guys. So, you know, sorry, but that's, you know, yeah. So, yeah, I'll go ahead and get everything set up here, and we'll crack on. it should be, you know, I've been thinking about a few projects that I want to do. One of the projects, definitely, I do want to make an iron farm for sure, because, you know, that is not going to cut it. You know, I don't even have iron armor yet, so, you know, I've got iron tools, but yeah, that's just not going to cut it. And unfortunately, with, you know, I need more iron than that. That's just the way it's going to be. So, yeah, what I'm going to do is I'll go and dig out. I'm going to do the square, so the 9 by 9. And I don't think I have any more dirt. I don't have any more dirt. So, what I'll do is I'll put the farm right over in this area here, the first one. So what we'll do is coming from one over from there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then yeah, that'll work. So we'll put the hole right there to start. And then something that I like to do so we don't fall in is I like to waterlog the top block. And now that's going to give us, you know, diagonally on 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to give us this huge area here. So, you know, that's going to be nice to work with. I am going to be planting the wheat in rows because, well, I don't have anything else at the moment to plant. I'm going to try and find a village so that I can actually get stuff, you know, carrots. And because, I mean, ideally, if I'm going to have an iron farm, I need a village breeder. And I always use carrots when it comes to village breeders. They just work a lot better. When you plant the carrots, that's what you get. You don't get, you know, when you plant potatoes, you have a chance of getting a poisonous potato. When you plant wheat, you get wheat and seeds, but you can't really trade the wheat with villagers because it's not food. So, you know, it doesn't really do anything. Carrots is by far the best way to go about it. So, you know, with that being said, that's, you know, just the way it's going to be. So I'll, you know, like I said, I'll get these all planted up and get them growing, and that should, that'll be the wheat farm done. Once it grows, I don't think I have bone meal. I don't think I have bones. I actually might. I have taken out a few skeletons. So I'm going to take a quick look. I do. Perfect. So that's going to expedite the entire process because that's going to make it so that I can get some wheat right off the bat. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the cow crusher section set up. I do need some iron. I need 5. And for it's going to run really low in terms of in terms of iron. I'm going to run really low. It's a good thing I only need the one chest or the 2 chests, because, or the 1 hopper, because yeah, otherwise it would be well, it would be a pain, to be honest. And the way I'm going to do that, I'm going to put the cow crusher right over here, and what I can do is if I dig out just like that, I can put I gotta put the chest down first. If I put the chest down, yeah, I can get the hopper into the back of the chest. Hopefully this is gonna work this time. There we go. And now I've already got that one high gap, so I should have some more glass. I can put the dig out one spot behind the or in front of the chest, and put some glass around. I do have glass, perfect. And that way, I mean, I could use glass panes too. Glass panes would work, but I'm going to use glass. What that'll do, if I get that area built, is that'll make it so that I can get, I can get in, I can grab the leather and everything else, and I'll just put it across like that. And I'm not going to use, I don't think I have any string to make a bow, and I'm fairly certain I don't have any redstone yet. I'm not sure. I do have redstone. Unfortunately, I don't have any string, so, you know, so I'm not really going to be able to make a dispenser right now. I don't really need one. I mean, it would come in handy if I had one, but I don't really need one. So what I'll do is what I'll do is I'll wait until it's nighttime, and I'll go hunting for some spiders and see if I can't get some, take on some spiders and get some string, just so that I can make the dispenser in the back, so that you know, I can turn it on when I need water, so the cows will bounce up and down when I breed them. So yeah, I will see you guys in a few moments. So I'm back, and unfortunately, you know, not having any armor, as you can see, I've actually died twice, but I did end up getting a bow. So, yeah, I'll be able to make the dispenser as soon as it's morning. I know that, I know Algo's doing something in the night. I think he's slime hunting, to be honest. So, you know, it's just a matter of, you know, waiting, and you know, there's going to be so many things out there, so many nasty things left over, and there's more things spawning. As you can see, there was 2 skeletons that just spawned over there. Stuff is constantly despawning and respawning. I've actually had to barricade my door. I've had zombies try to break in 3 times now. So yeah, that's you know, as you can see, I've been killed by a zombie twice, so yeah, it's super fun. Especially when they're wearing armor and you don't have any armor and all you've got is an iron axe, because, you know, sometimes I don't think ahead. So yeah, it's gonna be daytime soon. I'll wait for everything to either despawn or you know, perish, and then yeah, I'll get cracking on with the cow farm. And you know, I do have some wheat. I ended up building a chest in here so I wouldn't lose my stuff. I've got 2 wheat, a bunch of chicken, a bunch of seeds, so I'll be able to get chickens. But yeah, it's just a matter of okay, so stuff is starting to burn now. I don't understand why there he goes. This skeleton's going to come over and stand underneath, and yeah, that's not very cool. So, yeah, I'm going to have to go ahead and take him out. Now that everything else is gone, it shouldn't be that big of a deal. Oh, and there's the algorithm. There he is right there. He's got a diamond sword. Yeah. Nope. Got a bow. Thanks, though. Yeah, so now I can go ahead and I can build the, now I can go ahead and I can get the dispenser ready, so that, yeah, I can, you know, I can get the cow farm going. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the rest of the stuff out of the chest in here that I'm going to need. Hopefully there'll be some more wheat that's harvested up. If not, it's not an overly huge deal. And yeah, we'll go from there. I might need some torches. Just keep it lit up. probably some more glass. I'm also going to need fences. Here I am running back and forth. I'm going to need 2 fences for now. I mean, I don't really need them at this particular moment, but it would be nice nonetheless to... of course. It would be nice nonetheless to be able to have the fences. That's the wrong way. Of course it is. There we go. I only need 2, so, you know, I can put that stuff back for now. And yeah, we'll get cracking on with the cow farm. And we'll draw over as many cows as we possibly can and then harvest up whatever wheat is available, and we'll go from there. So, yeah, I did bring the shovel. Perfect. So, you know, place that right in there. I'm going to need a switch eventually. Not a big deal. I'll have to get the water bucket too. So I may as well grab the switch while I'm at it. So switch, water bucket, and yeah, I'll just make a new water bucket. It's not a big deal. I'm going to be getting more iron later anyways. So, I mean, my iron reserves are getting pretty low, but that's not an overly huge deal. It will, you know, once I get into the mining session, probably, you know, I'll mine in between episodes, and once I get there, I'll probably end up getting quite a bit of iron. So I still didn't make the switch. Perfect. So what I'm going to do is that, and I'm going to actually lure, actually I want to put that on there, and I want to lure them in on this side. Just that way I can jump and well, I can put that down, doesn't matter. And yeah, now it's just time to lure, hopefully only one at a time. Because more than one at a time tends to be a hassle. But I'm going for at least 12. You know, if these guys ever want to follow me. I am actually going to run and grab those bones first, though. There's a couple of them sitting there, so you know that'll help with getting the wheat. So yeah, I'll just bring them over, get them in place here, and yeah. See, and this is why I like building it just on the edge here, so that I can get up and I can just gently, you know, get these guys to fall in, you know, if they ever want to fall in, of course, you know, because 9 times out of 10 they want to fight you all the time. You know, it doesn't matter. Like, they will fit in the hole. It's just, for, you know, 9 times out of 10 they fight you the entire time. So just like this guy, you know, like, seriously, get in there. There we go. So there's one. That only took an eternity. Oh, it makes me think, you know, it makes me feel like I should have put up one of those cut scenes from SpongeBob or something, like 1 eternity later, you know. Oh, goodness. So yeah, well, I'm going to go for as many as I possibly can. Hopefully I can get more than, you know, well, like I said, I'm going to go for as many as I can. So, you know, ideally I'd like to go for 12 so that I only need to breed them twice before they're at maximum numbers. Come on. It's so annoying fighting with these guys, trying to get them to fall in. And the worst part is that sometimes you fall in on your own, you know, and then you got to break the glass, and there we go. You got to break the glass, and then, yeah, once you break the glass, you know, they tend to try to get out, and then you got to fight to get them back in, and come on. Oh, get out of here, sheep. I don't want you yet. Go away. Go away. I don't, you know, I could have left the sheep alive, but, you know, he was just going to continue following no matter what. And to be honest, it gets really annoying when you're, you know, when you're trying to work with just one animal at a time, and, you know, because he would literally be standing in the way. So, you know, come on. Alrighty, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut out of this, and I'll be back once there's 12 in there. Alrighty guys, so I'm back with just a little bit of daylight to spare, but I do have 12 cows in there now. We also have a couple more bones, and most of the wheat has grown up, so literally I'm just gonna, you know, use the bone meal on a few of them. It is going to be nighttime here soon, so I am going to go and sleep through the night. But yeah, so the cow farm is pretty well ready to go. And the next thing is going to be just corralling the chickens for now. I'm not going to do anything special with them because I haven't been in the nether. But just getting them corralled and then getting the sheep corralled as much as possible. Now something that I'm going to do in terms of the he's done. Something that I'm going to do just to make it a little bit simpler is I'm going to separate all of the sheep into their own individual into their own little individual pens, and that's just going to make it easier for when I go to actually build the wool farm. You guys did see any of you that were watching last season, you did see the wool farm that I had going there. It's going to be the same idea, with the exception that it's going to be quite a bit larger. I'm going to actually try to get all 16 colors. Just that way I can color code things on the map. So, yeah, I'll just get this all planted back up, and then we'll just, you know, go from there. And I'll grab some fences for the chickens and some fences for the sheep. So I should have more than enough wood. The chicken coop is not going to be incredibly large, to be honest. It's going to be, well, it's going to be basic. It's literally just a holding pen for now. Nothing more. So, you know, if I grab all of that stuff, convert all that, I'll take half of that. Yeah, it should, this should be more than enough. So, you know, 51 hopefully will be enough. We'll find out though. If not, I can always make a few more. And yeah, one other thing that I want to do, do I have stone in there? I do. Is I do want to make the switch, the lever for the farm, so for the cow farm. So the chickens for now I'm going to place over here, and it's not going to be a super big pen. I do need a fence gate though. I'm going to need a few fence gates. The sheep is going to be separated afterwards, so I mean it's not an overly huge deal. Yeah, it's just you know, the chickens are going to be in a little 5x5, so you know, just like that. And yeah, we'll put the fence gate on, and then it's just get the chickens. You know, the chickens are right now it's going to be really easy because with the chickens being in here anyways, if I really needed to, I could just collect their eggs, and when I go to build the chicken farm, I could just use eggs to hatch chickens into the top. Or, you know, but chickens are are a lot smaller, so they're a lot easier to actually maneuver around. You know, it's just the way it is. Since those are ready, I'll just harvest those, and yeah, I'll just bring I'm gonna go for 12 chickens as well. Yeah, go for 12 chickens. And oh, come on, hello. You know, just get the chickens in here, and once that's done, work on the sheep and get the sheep done. So yeah, I'll be back once there's 12 chickens in the pen. Alright, so I'm back, and unfortunately I was not able to get 12 chickens just because it doesn't, you know, there's no more chickens in this area. So I think what I'm gonna do is just you know, I already bred a couple of them up, but yeah, I'll just breed them up. And I had 8. I had pulled 8 in, so that brings me up to 12 anyways. Oh, look. More chickens have spawned. Perfect. Oh, of course. Of course. As soon as you don't need them, you know, they're there. So yeah. And yeah, so it's just the sheep that are left now. And to be honest, I'm going to put them into I do have a wandering trader over here, so I've thought of something. Rather than making it so that, you know, they're all in their own individual pen, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this wandering trader out and build a bigger pen and bring the sheep over that way, because I'll get 2 leads from these guys. So, you know, and you know, I'll take these guys out just because, you know, why not? And did I get a head for all of them? Oh, I got the wandering trader. There we go. There we go. Now I can be a wandering trader now. Or a llama. But with the leads, it's going to make it so much simpler with the leads. Just because, you know, I can build the fence off of it. And I only need one more gate. Yeah, it's going to be nighttime soon. So, but what I can do is make a bigger pen. And yeah, go from there. So, you know, that'll be more than a big enough pen for the sheep. And to be honest, when I go to move them, I can just go in with a lead and pull the one that I need out. Or if I go purely for white sheep, I mean, I'm going to try and get some other colored sheep as well, but because the white sheep can be dyed, if I go for just the white sheep, then I can dye them later on. And there is a jungle near me, so getting brown dye is not a problem. There's literally a jungle right over there. So, you know, like I saw it while I was out exploring a little bit. So, yeah, the next thing I'll do is I'll just make the fence gates, and we'll go from there. So, and I did it backwards again. Awesome. I thought I was doing it backwards. And yeah, I'll put the fence gate on, and then I'll go and I'll find some sheep, and then I think that'll pretty well be it for the episode. So as soon as I have the sheep, again, I'm going to go, for now, I'm going to go for, probably, there's a bunch down there, and I can just, you know, if I need to, I'll just break the fence gate out when I'm bringing them back, because they'll follow me anyways once I'm in. And yeah, so I'll put that in the other hand, and then I can use that. And yeah, I'll just lead as many as I can back, so at a time. There's 3 here, so yeah, I'll be back. I'm gonna go for probably at least 8 sheep, and some white sheep as well, and I'll breed the white sheep up so that we can make different colors. So yeah, once that's done, I will be back. Alrighty, so yeah, I've gone through the entire area, and I pretty well cleared it out of sheep. I was able to find 6, 4 of which are white, so I bred those two, all 4 of them up. So I have 2 sheep, 2 baby white sheep, and baby gray, because I actually bred the gray and the brown together as well. So yeah, quite a bit accomplished today. I mean, we got the, I mean, it took quite a bit, just because, all the running around to go and get stuff, and it was a little bit heavy on the iron because of everything that's needed. But one final thing before I go. Yeah, so we'll go ahead, we'll light that up. Actually, I'm gonna put the fences on first, because I don't like it when they bounce too much. We'll go ahead and do that, because I don't really need any more, to be honest. There's 12 in there, so when I feed the 12 of them up, yeah, it's gonna produce quite a bit. And I don't know if you guys can hear it or not. I've got the sound turned down as much as possible, but there'll now be 18 in there. So you can see all the baby cows. There's nothing else in there. But the next time that I breed them up, it's gonna produce another 9 babies, which is going to bring it up to 27, which means there'll be 3 adult cows that die, and then I'll be at the full 24. So once it's at the full 24, every time that I breed it, I'll end up getting 1 to 3 pieces of raw beef per cow, and anywhere between 0 and 2 leather per cow as well. So it'll work out to quite a bit. I mean, that's from killing 1 cow. So, I got 2 beef and 3 leather. So I guess leather works out to up to 3 as well. So yeah, that looks like it's going to be about it. I don't see anything else that really needs to be done. So yeah, this has been Smooth Frosty. Like and subscribe if you haven't already done so. I hope you enjoyed this video. It did take quite a while to make, and I do make these videos for you guys. So yeah, drop a like, subscribe if you haven't already done so, and I'll see you next time. As always, everyone, stay frosty. Goodbye.